Good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Today is uh, January 13, 2021. Welcome back to the class of the part of purification with sodium Mecca. Last week we have no lectures because I'm very busy at that day. So that we continue to learn about the concentration. So how to get the power concentration. That one also the including in the studying for the concentration. They're very important to get the power concentration. What we need to do, what we need to avoid, we have to understand clearly. That's why. So today we continue about the impediment, the disturbance for the development of the concentration. Okay, so before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, say Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So Happy New Year, and we learning about the part of purification. So we have a 3-step. We have a 3 training to make a purification. So that 3 training is training in the morality, training in concentration, and a training in the wisdom. So these 3 steps are very important in the teaching of the Buddha to make a purification of our mind. So that's why we learn about right now we learn about the concentration. So today we have to continue. What is the disturbance not to progress the concentration, power concentration? So we have a disturbance, many disturbance to make a, not to progress power concentration. That's why we have to learn about that, and we have to avoid them to make to get the power concentration. That's very, very important. Okay, so this week we have to continue about the group. Be careful. The group also, one of the impediment or disturbance, that's very important because the group is the kind of the attachment and kind of the like a political group and business group, and in our society there are many kind of group, isn't it? So the group is we call in Pali is a kano. Kano meaning is a group. In Pali we have to understand. So here the Pali first we have to learn is kanodi. So kanodi means the meaning of kana. We have to understand 2 kinds in the life of the monk. Suttantika kanoa. Suttantika kanoa, Abhidhamma kanoa. 2. Suttantika. The teacher of Buddha have 3 baskets, 3 baskets typical. Three basket is a Vinaya, the monastic discipline, and then Sutta. Sutta is various kind of the discourses, long discourse, short discourse, various kind. And Abhidhamma, Abhidhamma is a kind of the the explaining about the reality without focus on the conventional truth. Reality, true of reality, true of reality, very important. So to understand that way, the Buddha gave the Dharma, that kind of Dharma we call Abhidhamma. So many group of the monk at the Buddha time, they take a responsibility not to disappear the kind of the three basket. So different group interested in a different kind of teaching of Buddha. Some are very interested in the monastic rule. So Vinaya Pitaka, like Upali, Upali, very popular monk. He's Arahant at the Buddha time. So he is expert in the Vinaya, monastic rule. So him and his people, many people, they are very interested in the Vinaya, the monastery rule, and so they, the group specialty is every single word in the Vinaya Pitaka they know, because every day they repeating, chanting, not to forget every single word. They have to memorize. So they're great, they're gratitude, because today we have to learn about the Pitaka because of them. Without them, right now everything disappear. So that's why kana is important. But be careful. Here is play. Suttantika Gano means sutta. That group is very interested in the sutta. So like Ananda, Ananda is very expert. A great expert in the sutta. Ananda is every Tipitaka, the three basket, but as specialty is a sutta. So Ananda and his people, his follower, they interested in the sutta, and they put a lot of effort not to forget. And Abhidhamma is like a Sariputta. So Sariputta is he has a great wisdom. So that's why Sariputta very interested in Abhidhamma. So Sariputta and his follower, they are interested in Abhidhamma, and then they all the time they keep every single word in the Abhidhamma Pitaka. So that kind of group. So many different groups, they take a responsibility not to disappear the teaching of Buddha. So that's very important. From Buddha time, generation to generation, we have to take a responsibility to hand on the teaching of the Buddha 2006 years ago. You can imagine, long ago. Long time, not to disappear. Generation to generation, they learning, teaching, and then take a responsibility like this. So here mentioned Suttantika Kano means the group is interested in a sutta, Pitaka, And Abhidhamika Kanowa, meaning is another guru is the guru. They are very interested in Abhidhamma. So, yo, tasa udesangwa, paripochangwa. Yo means anybody, any person. And yo means any kind of person. So tasa udesang. Udesangwa means the learning about the Pali. Pali means just kind of the direct Dhamma talk from the Buddha. We call Pali. Yeah. So because of Buddha teaching, Buddha at the time, Buddha teaching, Buddha used the language. That language is Pali language, Asian language in India. Yeah. Right now, nobody uses in India, but Sanskrit very similar with the Pali. So like Dharma. So Dharma is Sanskrit is a Dharma, but Pali is Dhamma. Little different, isn't it? So karma is a Sanskrit karma, but Pali is a karma. So similar, yeah. So if you learn the Pali language, you can learn Sanskrit. Not very difficult. Yeah. So the monk who live in India, they can easily learn the Indian language. They can talk with the Indian person, the monk. Yeah, because very similar. Yeah, very similar. Anyway, so Odessa meaning here is Pali. So Pali is the teaching of Buddha from direct speech from the Buddha. That meaning. Odessa means direct speech, direct Dhamma talk from the Buddha. Yeah, and Purification. Yeah. So Purification meaning is after Buddha time, a little bit, 50 years, 100 years after Buddha passed away, you're very difficult to understand. Direct speech from the Buddha, some are not easily understanding. So we have to discuss. Paripocham means we have to the question and answer. Question and answer about the Dhamma talk of the Buddha. So that kind we call in Pali is Atakata. Yeah, Atakata is a commentary in English. Commentary. Yeah, Paripocham means a commentary. Yeah. So that kind of things. Yeah. So many discussion, many debate in there. So yeah, the teaching of the Buddha is like democracy. We have a lot of debate. Yeah, you can make a counter question or something like this. If you don't understand, you can ask any kind of question. So there's an answer to give. So like Paripochangwa meaning is like this. Explanation, many question and answer in there. Commentary, we call in Pali Paripochangwa. Tendo, yeah. Tendo means given. Given that make a teaching. Yeah. So that person, very busy, isn't it? So he have to teach Pali and he have to explain about many question and answer. So that person very, very busy with that teaching. So Samana Dhammasa. Samana Dhamma means the kind of the meditation. Samana Dhamma is kind of the meditation. So the teaching is just learning, studying. Teaching is just theory, isn't it? Not applying. practice. So Samana Dhamma means the apply according to the teaching of the Buddha. So Samana Dhamma sa Okasam. Okasam means opportunity. In Pali, Okasam means opportunity. So there's no opportunity to make the meditation. Okasam na labati. So labati means a get, na means a no. He get no opportunity because all the time he very busy with the teaching. Yeah. So that's sewa kano. That kind of crew. You can imagine. That kind of group we call Paliboro Hodi, the impediment. That kind of group we call impediment because no chance, no opportunity to practice meditation. Yeah, that's why. Dena, therefore, saw the person, A1, like this, Upachenditabo. Upachenditabo means should be cut out. Should be cut out. Upachenditabo. Yeah. Because without cut out the connection with the group, he all the time he have to do teaching and he have to answer the question, day and night, very busy. So no time to practice the meditation, no time to make a develop that concentration and wisdom. So that's why. Sachi, Desan. Sachi means if. Yeah. Sachi means in Pali, if. Desan Bhikkhuna. Desan Bhikkhuna means many kind of the monk who want to study. So, Bahu Kahidang, Kahidang Hodi. Bahu Kahidang. Bahu means many. Bahu means many. Kahidang means already study. Many already study. So that person. Appan means little. Appa, little. Avisaitam means remaining. So remaining studying is little. Many are already learning, finish. So for that person, dan nitabitwa. So dan means little remaining, little. So that remaining studying should be finished. Nitabitwa means as soon as possible to make a finish. Yeah. And then Arinya, not Arinya. Yeah, Arinya also, it's okay. Arinya, yeah. Arinya means forest, yeah. Arinya, Pawisitaba should be entered into the forest to practice meditation, isn't it? Yeah. So that's why here in the translation, class is a class group of the student of the Sutta and then student of the Abhidhamma, whatever. If with the group instruction and then questioning, he get no opportunity for the ascetic duty. Yeah, here English translation, the Samana Dhamma, they translate ascetic duty. So I think it's not good translation. Yeah, not just only ascetic duty. Ascetic duty is 13 kind of, we already learned in previous lecture, the ascetic, the 13 kind of ascetic practice. So not only that one, but also the main thing is, Samana Dhamma is we have to understand, we have to practice any kind of meditation. Samatha or Vipassanā. Yeah, the most important thing is Vipassanā. Samatha first and then follow Vipassanā. So Samana Dhamma is Samana Dhamma in Pali is more wide range, but here English translation I think is not equal meaning of the Samana Dhamma. So ascetic duty is just very narrow range, not wide range. So Samana Dhamma is more wide range. So I think the better translation is Samana Dhamma is it's okay. Any kind of meditation. So here also to make a purification we need meditation, isn't it? Yeah. So that's why. Okay. And then that the guru is impediment for him. Yeah, that kind of guru. If he connect with that kind of guru, he have to make a teaching and make a answer many kind of question, discussion, a lot of things to do. So he have no time to make a practice of the meditation. That's why the guru is impediment for him. Okay, and then he shouldn't sever that impediment in that way. Yeah, as possible he can. Why? How? So if those bhikkhu have already acquired a main part means many things study, and a little still remain to study. So he should finish that kind of study. Remaining study little, so he should finish that remaining study, and then go to the forest to practice meditation. So this is a cut off the impediment. Yeah. So this is one kind. Okay. So we go to the next one. Another condition. If sachi, if appan kahita. Yeah. Kahita means already learning, already study appan means a little. Yeah. So already study is little. Bahu awasita. Bahu means many. Awasita means remaining. Remaining to study a lot. So that kind of condition. How we do? Previous one is good. Little remaining, so trying to finish easy. But here, that condition very difficult. Already learning is little, remaining a lot. So that condition, what should we do? So here, yojana do parang akandwa. Yeah, yojana do is yojana is a kind of the unit to make a measurement. The one place another, like nowadays in America we use mile, 1 mile, 2 mile, 3 mile. So the place, the distance, the measurement of the distance. So like this, at the Buddha time, the measurement of the distance is a yojana. So one yojana, nowadays, how many miles? Some scholar they think 8 miles. Some scholar they think 12 miles. So average is 10 miles is easy to count. one yojana, 10 miles. So Yojana to means one yojana. One yojana means 10 mile. Yeah. Parang agandwa means not beyond the 10 mile. Agandwa means not going to very far away. Yeah. Because he have a responsibility to teach. Romania a lot to teach. So he can't go very far away. Because without him, the other person cannot study, isn't it? So he has a responsibility. So that's why. Don't go away beyond Tamai. One yojana beyond Tamai. And Anto yojana paripochide inya kanawachakan. Yeah. So Anto means between. Anto means between. Yojana is Tamai. Yeah. Between the Tamai. So paripochi parichiri means parichiri. Yeah. Parichiri means the kind of the part. So the whole meaning, Ando yojana parichiri means between Tamai. Inya kanawachakan. Inya means the other one, the other person, inya. Inya Pali means the other person. Kanawachakan. Kanawachakan means who has ability to teach. Yeah. Who has ability to teach. Yeah. So kanawachakan. So the meaning is he need to search the other teacher because he has to leave for practice of meditation to the forest. So without a responsibility, he cannot do that. So he hand over the other different teacher. Please teach them instead of me because I have to do something. So like that. Yeah, he should too. So that meaning, inya kanawachakan upasankamitwa. Yeah, upasankamitwa means approach. Upasankamitwa, approach. Yeah. So different kind of teacher approach him and ime ayasama, telling like this. Ime ayasama. Ayasama means the greeting when they meet. The monk, they met each other, they make a greeting. Yeah, like a hello in English. Hello. So venerable ayasama means venerable. Yeah. Ime odesa dihi. Sangahitu. Ime means these student. Yeah. Ime these student. For these student, odesa dihi. Yeah. Teaching Pali and then teaching question and answer. Singanandu means make a make a kind of Singamandu means help. Yeah, please help the student for the teaching. Yeah. So whatever means should tell him like this. Yeah. So this kind of the teacher have to make a samana dhamma, that meditation in the forest. So he take a responsibility and he search another kind of teacher and approach him and request to have them to teach them like this. Yeah. Okay, so A1 like this. A1 alabamani. Alabamani na. Yeah. A1 alabamani na. So another condition. No chance to do that. The meaning is that cannot search for another teacher. It's not possible to search another teacher. What should we do? So Pali mentioned like this. A1 alabamani. Alabamani na means laba is a get. Alaba means not get. Not getting that kind of condition to get the another teacher. What should we do? Mayan Mauso. Mayan Mauso. So Mayan Mauso means it can get a teed. Mayan Mauso means Mayan mention is mention himself. Also means like a vulnerable, like the greeting what. So I have to do. Ikan gechan. Ikan means one. Gechan means a thing or text. Ati means there's something to do for me. That's the meaning. Yeah. Because he has no chance to search for another teacher. So he directly tell the student. So the student, I have to do something. Something. Ikan gechan means to do something. Yeah, ati. So to me, you means the student. Yatha pasukathanani. Yatha pasuka means comfortable. Thana means place. Yeah. So wherever there's comfortable for you, you should go. So gicchata. Gicchata means go. Yeah. So that means the student, you should try to search the comfortable place. The comfortable place means for studying, for learning. Yeah. The suitable place for learning. So you should try to search yourself. That meaning, yeah. Because the teachers has no chance to get another teacher. Okay, so that's why. Kana Bahaya. Yeah. Avoid the crew and Atano Kama. Atano means for himself. Kama means kind of the practice of meditation. Kattabandi. Yeah. Should do. Yeah. Should do his own work. Atano Kama. Own work meaning is for practice meditation in the forest. Okay, so that's why English translation. If they have only acquired little learning and then much still remaining, many a lot, so he should, without traveling more than a leaf. Leaf means yojana in English translation. The yojana is a leaf. The mind is a time. Approach another teacher or instructor of the class. Yeah, instructor or teacher. So within the radius of the leaf, NSA have those vulnerable, one with the instruction, etc., etc. So the meaning is vulnerable. Please help me to teach the student instead of me. Yeah, like this. If he does not find anyone in that way, what should he do? So he should take a leave of the class, anyone, and say, I have a text to see to friends and go where that's you. So that means whatever you want to go for the studying, other different place, you should do. And then he should do his own work in the forest to practice meditation like this. So this is a different kind of condition if he have. Okay. And then we go to the next one. Another impediment is karma. Karma is, text or walk or text or, karma is a action or doing something. Huh? Yeah. So kamandi. Kamandi in Pali, kamandi means the meaning of karma here is a nawa karma. Nawa is not nine. Nawa is a new. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, without understanding the Pali, so should be here the word maybe confused. Yeah, some place Nawa is 9, the number 9. But here Nawa means is a new. Nawa Kamma. Nawa Kamma means not 9 Kamma. New Kamma. Huh? Yeah. So new Kamma means mostly at the Buddha time. Newcomer meaning is mostly busy with the temple. Big temple, a lot of things to do, isn't it? Many newcomer, no end to repair the one, huh? Yeah, to maintain the one, or a lot of things to do, isn't it? So big compound and big, temple. They have a lot of newcomer, new work. So Nawa Karma means new work, isn't it? Okay, so Tang Karondena. Yeah. Tang means the newcomer, new text, new work. Karondena means the work making or doing. Wuddaki Adi. Wuddaki Adi. Wuddaki means the handyman. Wuddaki means handyman, carpenter. Huh? Handyman or carpenter, yeah. Wuddaki. Adihi means etc. etc. Yeah. Because if you want to make a maintenance in a temple, something to repair something, so we have to search that kind of person, carpenter or handyman, isn't it? So Wuddakadihi lada. So lada means a lada alada. Lada means a getting, alada means a not getting. Yeah. So the should be consider like this. Sanitama. Sanitama means should be known. Should be known. Yeah. The carpenter is maybe carpenter may get or not. Yeah, should be known. And Katagati, sorry. Katagati. Katagati means kata is many things already done, already done. And akata means not finished yet. Stay doing. Huh? Yeah, not finished yet. So katagati means the finish, many things finished, and many things unfinished yet. So like this. Osukan. Yeah, Osukan meaning is effort, osuka. Abhijita bandi. Yeah. Abhijita band means you put. So he put a lot of effort to understand, or we can get the carpenter or no, or we have that one is finished, but that one is not finished. So a lot of things to consider. Yeah. So abhijitaba is the meaning. Yeah. So sabada all the time. Sabada means all the time. Pali bodo hodi impediment. Yeah. So that's why many the senior monk they say if you stay very old temple, you have a lot of impediment because maintenance and repairing no end. If you get new temple, also very busy. New temple and old temple is not good because there's a lot of disturbance, impediment. Yeah. So that kind of thing we call karma. So nawa karma, new karma, here in Pali. Yeah. So be. Sobi means that new text. Eon like this. Opportunity should be cut off. Yeah. So that kind of impediment should be cut off. How? Such if apa awasaitan hoti. So the apa means a little, awasaitan means remaining. So to do something remaining is a little, should be netabedavan, should be finished. Trying to do finish as soon as possible. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. So that's why here English translation. So bathing karma is new bathing walk, Noah karma here. English translation. But not only bathing walk, but also the other different kind of things. Since one engage in that, in this much know about what material has and what is not being got by the carpenter, etc. Many things to consider, and a much see about what is has and what is not have been done. So should we consider also? So all the time busy with that. That is always impediment. Pali we call him Pali impediment. So it should be solved in that way. That way meaning is here, if little remain, if little remain, it should be complete. Yeah. But in different condition, such if bahu, many, remaining is little, should be trying to finish as soon as possible. It's okay. But remaining work is a lot. We cannot finish easily. So what should we do? What should we follow? So at the time, Pali here, Sangi Genche Nawakam. So new work is Sangika. Sangika meaning is the community of monk. They have a responsibility to finish these a lot of things to do. So Sangasawa should be handed down to the Sangha, the community of monks. because of the compost properties of the Sangha for all Sangha, should be hand down to the Sangha who has ability to take. So Sangasawa, the one condition. And Sangha Para Haraka Bhikkhuna. Sangha Bara. Sangha Bara Haraka. Very long word. Sangha means a community of monks. Bara means Baran or Baran. Kind of the things to do for the community of monks. So Sangha Bara means that person has ability to make as a representative of the Sangha. Sangha Bara. Haraka means Haraka means take responsibility. That kind of monk, bhikkhu. So Sangha Bara Haraka Bhikkhunawa. So that person. So the first one is the best one, Sangha. So Sangha means a community, all community working together. But if cannot possible to make in that way, another way is one person who has a special quality to take a responsibility for the Sangha. So Neya De Daba. Neya De Daba means should be hand out. Should be hand over. Should be hand over then to the community of monk or the person who are qualifying to take a responsibility as a representative of the Sangha like this. Okay. Adano. Adano meaning is Adano is own, your own personal property. Sandikinchi. Adano Sandakinchi. Sandakinchi means your own property. If so your own property, so Adano Baraka Kana. So own property. So own property means a Bara Harakana. Bara Harakana is the person who has taken some responsibility should be handed over to that person. Neya de Dava should be handed over. So you should understand there's two kind of property. For the community properties and for the own property, personal property. So in different way. Okay. So Tadi say Alabandina. That kind of condition is not possible. The meaning. Tadi say Alabandina. Alabandina means not get. Sangasa means a community of monks. Parichajitwa, Gandavandi. So Parichajitwa means nobody is possible to hand over. So at that kind of condition, no need to search and give. I give all these property to the Sangha and he left for the depart for the practice of meditation. like this. So it should be cut off that kind of impediment like this. Okay. So that's why here English translation. If much remain a lot, it should be handed over to the community of monk or to the monks, special one, who are interested with the community's affair. If the new building for the community, or if it is for himself, so personal property, it should be handed over to those whom he entrusts with his own affair. Yeah, whatever. But if theirs are not available, he should relinquish it to the community and depart. Yeah. Okay. So cutting off the kind of disturbance, we should do like this. Okay. Okay, we go to the next one. Next impediment, disturbance is adana. Adanandi. So adana is a kind of the journey. So that's why adanandi mega gamana. Oh, mega is a journey, and gamana means going. Yeah, so going the journey. Yeah. So adana meaning is the meaning of adana is going to the journey. So that one is very difficult to cut off, because if you want to go somewhere, your mind, without going that place, your mind cannot do the other thing all the time, thinking the one. Very difficult. So that's why here the Buddha mentioned to cut off this one. Yasahi, katachi, pabaja, pikowa hoti. Pichaya chatanwa, kenchi, ladaban hoti. Yeah. So he meaning here, he means explain more detail. Explain more detail, because this one is very difficult. So explain more detail. Yasa means any person, any kind of man. Katachi means somewhere. Katachi means somewhere. In somewhere, pabaja pikowa hoti. Pabaja pikowa means want to make a ordination. Pabaja, ordination. Yeah. Ordination or Pachaya Jadam. Pachaya means, four requisite. Yeah. Four requisite. Pachaya Jadam means, the pan or the four requisite. Yeah. Kenchi. Ladavan means you have a chance to get kind of the full requisite, pan of the full requisite, whatever. Such if tan lavando. Tan means that kind of thing. That kind of thing means to make an ordination or to get the full requisite, whatever. Tan alabando na sakoti. Sakoti means able, na sakoti means unable. Adiwasi tom. Adiwasi tom means Adivasito means to. In Pali, Adivasito is to make that kind of thing is very difficult to translate. To make cut off, to make disappear. Yeah, to make it disappear. That kind of thing. Yeah. So Arinya Pawisitwa. Yeah, enter the forest. Samana Dhamma. Yeah. Samana Dhamma means to practice meditation. Karonta Sapi. Yeah. Even though you go to the any condition, whatever, you go to the forest and practice meditation. Kamika Chitta. Kamika means want to travel. Chitta means the mind or consciousness. So Kamika Chitta means the mind want to travel. Kamika Chitta Nama Dupati Vinodaniya Hoti. Dupati means very difficult. Vinodaniya means to disappear. To make it disappear, very difficult. So that kind of thing is very difficult. Your mind, even though practice meditation, mind go in that that the journey. I have to go. I want to go. So again and again disturb you. That's why. Yeah. So that's sama. Therefore, Khandwa should go there first. You should go there first. Tan Kichan Tiri Tuawa. Yeah. So that kind of thing finish. Going and after traveling, Samana Dhamma Okochan Katava. Yeah. You should try to make effort to practice meditation after traveling. Without traveling, if you go, even though you go into the forest and practice meditation, it's not successful. It cannot be successful to make it because your mind, Kamika Chitta, very difficult to cut off, to make it disappear. Yeah. So that's why, in English translation, the traveler is going on a journey. If someone is bad to give going for somewhere else, if some requisites is obtainable there, and he cannot rest content without getting it. So that will be impediment for him. Even he go into the forest to do the ascetic duty, he will find it very hard to get rid of thought again and again in his mind about the journey, to travel. So one in that condition should apply himself to the ascetic duty after he has done the journey and then transferred the business. So it's very, very difficult to remove that kind of impediment. Okay. So we go to the next one. The next impediment is Nyati. Nyati. So Nyati is a relative, isn't it? Nyati means a relative. So here Nyati means not only relative. So generally meaning Nyati means a relative, but yeah, here Vihari in the temple. The meaning of Nyati means Vihari in the temple. Achari Upachaya Sati Viharika Antewasika Samanupachayaka Samanacharika. Many person. Long word, very long word. Many person combined together here. Acharya, teacher. Number one, Acharya. Acharya means a teacher. And Upajaya. Upajaya is a preceptor. Yeah. Preceptor means who take a responsibility to make ordination. Preceptor, Acharya, Upajaya. We call him Pali Upajaya. Acharya is a teacher. Upajaya also kind of the teacher, but the Upajaya is extra duty teacher and like a father for the new monk. Yeah. So Upajaya and then Sati Viharika. Yeah, Sati Viharika means a co-resident person. Yeah. Sati means together. Yeah. So like a co-worker. Yeah, like a co-worker. And together, working together, we call co-worker. So same place, we living together, so we call co-resident. Sati Viharika. Sati Viharika, Andewasika. Yeah, Andewasika meaning is the pupil, the student live together with the teacher. And we call Andewasika. Ande means the inside. Yeah. Samanupajayaka. Samanupajaya. Samana means same. Upajaya is a preceptor. So same preceptor person. Yeah. So one preceptor make a ordination 3 months or 5 months or like this. So these group of monks are Samanupajayaka, we call. So same the preceptor person, Samanupajayaka and Samanacharika, same teacher. So many students have the same teacher. So that group, the student, that group of student we call Samanacharika. So how many person? Teacher, preceptor, the co-resident, people is together inside the same preceptor and the same teacher. So six person. So these 6 person we call Nyati here. Not only relative. Yeah. In our daily life usage, relative is just more we are narrow, but here more wide. Okay. And then Kare at home. Yeah. Not finished yet, huh? Kare at home. So Vihari is that person. Kare at home. Mother, Pita, father, also Nyati. Yeah. Yeah, at home, father, mother. So it's also the relative of the man. Huh? Mada, Pita, Bada, Dadi. Bada, Dadi, Bada, etc., etc. Bada means brother, sister. Yeah. So brother, sister also Nyati. So Eva Madika. Eva Madika means so that kind of person we call Nyati here. So many here. Nyati is a lot. Yeah. So, te. So that kind of Nyati person, Kilana, who are, getting A. Kilana means getting A. So, imasa baliboda on the. So, for example, the teacher is getting A. He cannot leave because he need to take care of the teacher. Yeah, that's why. He has no chance to leave to practice meditation in the forest. He must take care of his teacher, isn't it? So that's why. Yeah. Tasama, therefore, saw the person, saw Baliboro, that kind of impediment, upatahitwa. Upatahitwa, meaning is should be take care of. After take care of, go somewhere, it's okay. But without take care, go somewhere and for practice meditation, no. It's not good because his teacher is very ill, so he has to that kind of duty. So Tesa Pakatika Karanena. Yeah. Tesa means that these related person, Pakatika means return to normal. Yeah. Return to normal. Return to normal meaning is be healthy. Yeah. Healthy again. Yeah. So Upechendi double, yeah, should be cut off. That's very important. Yeah. So here English translation Kim, Nyati Kim in the case of the monastery mean teacher, preceptor, co-resident, pupil, those with the same preceptor as oneself, and those who with the same teacher as oneself. And in the case of the house, it means mother, father, brother, and so on, sister, etc., etc. So when they are sick, they are an impediment for him, a disturbance for him because he has no chance to practice meditation. Therefore, that kind of impediment should be cut off by curing them with the nursing. Yeah, until they go back to normal, happy. Yeah. Okay. That's very important. We have to discuss many things here. So continue in Pali like this. Tatha. Tatha means in the person. The person means a teacher, preceptor, etc., etc. Tatha. Upajayo. Yeah. Upajayo means a preceptor. Tawa. First. Kilano. Yeah, ill. So first we have to discuss the Upajayo, that preceptor is sick. Kilano. So Sachi, if laho means quickly. In Pali, laho means quickly. Laho now tadi. So that meaning is if not recover very soon. That meaning. Not recover very soon. Yeah. Sachi laho now tadi. Not recover very soon. So Yawa Jiwanpi. Yeah. Yawa Jiwan meaning is until recover. Yeah, until recover, Pati Ja Jagitabo. But the Jagitabo means take care. Take care the preceptor. Even though the whole life, maybe we don't know. And then Tata in the same way. Tata and Tata is Pali different. Here is Tata. Tata means in the same process, in the same way. Tata. Tata is amount of them. Tata means in the same way. But Babaja Chariyo. Yeah. Babaja Chariyo means who make an ordination. Yeah. The person, the teacher, who make who make the ordination, that kind of person, and Upasambhadachariyo. Upasambhadachariyo, here Upasambhada, ordination in two kinds, novice ordination or higher ordination. Yeah. So Upasambhadachariyo means the teacher who make higher ordination. So Babajachariyo means the teacher who make a novice ordination. So two different kinds we have to understand. So that's why in Pali different. Babajachariyo, Acharya means the teacher. And Upasambhadachariyo, yeah. So two kind of teacher, Acharya. And Sati Vihariko, yeah. Co-resident. Sati Vihariko, co-resident, Upasambhadita Babajita, Upasambhadita Babajita, Andewasika Samanupijayakaja. Very long. Andewasika means they're living together with the teacher. The student together live together with the teacher. And Samanupijayaka means the same preceptor. Yeah. So for those the relative, we have to do same like a preceptor. Okay. The same procedure we have to make it. Okay. Naisaya Chariya. Yeah. So another teacher. Acharya is a teacher. Naisaya Chariya. Naisaya means the teacher teach how to live as a man. So yeah, we learn a lot from him. So that kind of person, that kind of teacher. Naisaya Acharya. Naisaya is we dependent to that teacher. Yeah. So teacher teach a lot of things how to do. Yeah. So that kind of teacher. And old days Chariya. Old days Chariya means that kind of teacher teach Pali. Yeah, Pali. Old days Chariya. And Naisaya Devasika. Naisaya Devasika. Many. Naisaya Devasika is kind of same person who teach. Yeah, and Odan Sewasika. Yeah, Odan Sewasika also the teacher, same teacher to teach the Pali. And Samana Charika. Samana Charika. Sorry. Samana Charika means together same teacher. Sopana Yawa Nisaya Odesa Anupachenda. So Nisaya means they depend on the teacher, and the learning is not finished. Nupachenda means not finished yet. Nupachenda, not finished yet. Tawa during that time, Patijakitapa. Patijakitapa means should be done to finish. Yeah. Pahondena, tato. Pahondena. Yeah. Pahondena means that the person who are able to do Pahondena, tato odambi. Tato odambi. Tato means the time. Yeah, we have to depend on the teacher at least 5 years. Yeah. For new monk should be depend to the teacher for 5 years. After 5 years, he have to leave. He can leave alone. Yeah. So that's why here. Tato ochidambi. No, sorry. Tato odambi. Sorry, not uchidam. Odambi. Odambi means after that period. Yeah. Patijagitaba ewa. Yeah. Should be too. Should be done. And Mata Pitu Su. Mata is a mother. Pitu is a father. Yeah. For father and mother, Upajaye Viya. Like a precedent. Yeah. Like a precedent. Badibajitava should be follow the procedure. Same procedure. Like the precedent. So that meaning is you should take care. Then if they are not return to normal, so long time take care they need, you have to do. No chance to leave. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so here English translation. Herein, when the priest is sick, he must be cared for as long as life lasts, if the sickness does not soon depart. So likewise, same thing. The teacher at the going forth, the teacher at the admission, and the co-resident, the people to who has given the admission and going forth, and those who have the same procedure, same. You have to follow the same procedure. But the teacher from whom one take the dependent, the teacher who gave one instruction, that the people to who has given the dependent, and then the people to who is given instruction, and those who have the same teacher as one, so should look after as long as the dependent or instruction has not been terminated. Yeah. So if one is able to do so, you should look after them even beyond that period. Okay. And mother and father should be treated like the priesthood. Okay. Okay, so we have to discuss a little bit more detail in different situations. Sachebi, he, de, rije, tita, hondi. Yeah. So the Pali mention, Sachebi, if it is, de, rije, tita, hondi. So the person who are, the king, even though the king, yeah. Putta Tocha Upatana, which is Picha Sisandi. Yeah. So mother and father, they are Picha Sisandi means they witch. Mother and father witch all the time witch. They want to take care from their son when they are sick. Yeah, that meaning. Yeah, so that's one. Kataba mewa. Should do. Yeah, should do. Should do, not should do, must do. Must do. So kataba mewa means must do, must follow in that way. Okay. At the time, ata means at the time. Tesan basijan. Tesan means for mother and father. Basijan means medicine. Nati means no. There's no medicine for mother and father at that situation. Ata. Yeah. So Adano Sandakan. So Adano Sandakan means your own medicine should be given. Tataba. Tataba means given to them. Yeah, your own medicine. Yeah, so that the monk who has own medicine. So at the time, no spare medicine, but he should get his own medicine to their father and mother. Yeah, asati. Beka Cheriyaya. Asati means not that kind of medicine is unavailable. That kind of medicine is not available. So that at the time, Bikachariyaya means like going Armstrong. Yeah, like going Armstrong. Parisitapi. Parisitoapi. Yeah. Parisitoapi means a ship such for like going Armstrong. And Tataba mewa mashkin. Yeah. So that means you should take the responsibility to get the medicine properly. Yeah. If you have all medicine, you should give them that kind of medicine. But if you don't have all medicine, you should go Armstrong and you will get some kind of medicine. So the medicine should give them. Yeah. Okay. Batu Bhaginina. Yeah. Batu means is brother. Bhagini means sister. Yeah. So brother and sister, Tesan. So the brother and sister, Sandika Mewa. Yeah. Sandika Mewa. Sandaka Mewa means their own medicine. Their own medicine means the medicine of the brother and sister. Yeah. Yojitwa tataba. Yeah. You should go there and then bring that kind of medicine and give to their father and mother. Yeah. Sachi nati. Sachi, if another different condition, nati, no, there's no adano sandakan. Your own medicine or tawa kalikan. Tawa kalikan means you borrow from the other. That kind of medicine, if there's no that kind of medicine, yeah. So your own there's no your own medicine. You should borrow from the other and tatwa give them. Tatwa, picha, lavandina. In the future, if you get kanitaba, kanitaba means you keep it back what you borrow later. Yeah. So alavandina means if not possible, not choritaba, should not try to do it. Yeah. So that's why here English translation. If they live within the kingdom, yeah, the English translation like this. I don't agree that kind of translation. Not kingdom. Yeah. Regime means kind of the king. Okay, so look to their Sam for help. It should be given. Yeah. So also, if they have no medicine, he should give them his own medicine. Yeah. If he has no own medicine, he should go in the search of it as an alms raw and then give that. But in the case of the brother and sister, so that means the medicine of the brother and sister, one should only give them what is their medicine. Yeah. But if they have known, the brother and sister have also no medicine, so then one should give his own temporarily or later it get it back. But one should not complain if they does not get it back. Yeah, so because the sickness is important to take care of each other. Very important. Okay, so we go to the next one. Inyatakasa. Inyatakasa means not related. Inyatakasa means not related. Bhagini samikasa. Yeah. Bhagini means a sister. Samika means the sister husband. The sister husband is not relative. Sister is relative, but sister's husband is not relative. Yeah, for the monk. Yeah. So that's why. Yeah. Pesajan niwa kato na de dado wutadi. Yeah. Because the sister husband medicine is not suitable to keep the parents because sister's husband is not related. Okay, and Domang Dongshan samikasa dehiti. Yeah. Dongshan meaning is Dongshan meaning is your. Samikasa. Samikasa meaning is the husband. Dehi. So give. Dehi means give. Give your husband. So what to what means saying like this. Bhaginiya databa. Yeah. Bhaginiya databa means the sister should give. Not directly, indirectly. that way is okay. Yeah. Directly, you should not tell to the sister husband. It's not suitable one. But indirectly, you should tell the Bhagini, and then Bhagini indirectly tell to her husband and give. It's okay. So, Bhadu Jayapi. Bhadu Jayapi. Bhadu means is brother. Bhadu Jayapi means brother also. Brother Jayaya is wife. Brother's wife. Brother wife also. Isiwa Nayo, same kind, same method. Yeah. Not directly approach and request. Indirectly approach is okay. Yeah. Tisambana. Tisam meaning is that kind of the brother and the sister Buddha. Tisam Buddha. Tisam means a brother and sister. Buddha means a son and daughter. Yeah. So brother, sister, daughter, and son. Yeah. Imasa Nyadika Ewadi. Yeah. Brother, son, brother and sister, son and daughter are related. That's why Tisanka Devotadi, yeah. Their medicine is okay to give their father and mother. Yeah. So, the relative is like this. So here English translation is not allowed either to make a medicine to give it to a sister husband, who is not related by the blood. But one can give it to her sister, saying, or give it to your husband, it's okay. The same applied, same method applying to one's brother's wife. Because brother wife is not relative, so cannot give directly. Indirectly from the brother. So brother gave to his wife, it's okay. Because they are not blood relatives. Okay. But it's allowed to make it for their children. Their children means a brother and sister children. They are relative, blood relatives. So that's why. For them, give it them directly. Okay. It's allowed. Okay. So we go to the next one. Abadodi. Isn't it? Abadodi. Another kind of impediment. Another kind of impediment is abado. Abado means kind of illness. Kind of the illness. Abado. Abado means yogochi rogo. Yogochi means any kind. Rogo means illness. So then the meaning of abado is any kind of illness. Yeah. So Badaya mano. So means the kind of illness. Badaya mano. Badaya mano means make make suffering. Yeah. Yeah. Badaya mano make suffering. Believe what or that kind of illness we call impediment. Yeah. Because we at the time, the kind of illness make severe. We have no chance to practice meditation, isn't it? Yeah. That's why. So abado illness is a kind of the believoro, kind of impediment, a disturbance to practice meditation. Okay. So that's man. Therefore, basija karanena. Basija meaning is medicine. Karanena meaning making. Yeah. So making the medicine and upachindi tabo should be cut off. Yeah. Sachi if Sachipana if Katipahan. Katipahan means a few days. Yeah. Only few days. Katipahan. Katipahan, only few days. Basijan medicine. Karandasapi. Karandasapi means given the medicine to cure the illness. Not Vipassanā. It's not go away. The illness is not go away with that kind of medicine. Yeah. So at that situation, naha doma daso. Naha means naha. Naha. Ha means I. So trying to cure the illness with the medicine, but it's not go away. So you should try to tell yourself, I am. Daso means, dasa is a kind of we call slave. Slave, yeah. Dasa means a kind of the slave. I am not your slave. So tell yourself. So your meaning here, your meaning is our body and mind. I am not body and mind slave. So like this. Now, bhatako. Now, bhatako means a kind of Patako means servant. I'm not your servant. Tan ye wa he Osendo. Osendo means I'm trying to good thing to my body and mind. Anama Gatti. Anamataki. Anamataki. Anamataki means long life. Many life. Anamataki means no starting point. So that means a long time. Yeah. Long time. I'm trying to good thing for body and mind. Yeah. So sansara vutti. Yeah. Sansara means sansara means like many life. Vutti means round or rebirth. Sansara vutti means long or rebirth. Long time. Yeah. Round or rebirth. So dukkha is suffering. So that kind of suffering. Patti todi. Patodi means I have a lot of suffering, try my best to take care of body and mind, but they make me suffering a lot in the wrong or rebirth. So you should tell yourself like this. Yeah. Atta bhavam. Atta bhavam means for myself. Atta bhavam. Yeah. Atta here, atta means myself. Atta bhavam. Karahedoa. Yeah. Kara means take care. Samana dhammo katabo. Yeah. To take care myself, I should try meditation. Even though the illness gone away or not, this doesn't matter. That means I should try my best by practice meditation. So that means because no medicine to get it to the illness to remove it. So finally, we should do like this. So that's why here English translation. Affliction, Abhidhamma. Affliction is any kind of illness. It is an impediment. One, it is actually affliction, suffering. Therefore, it should be solved by treatment with the medicine. But if it is not cured after taking the medicine for a few days, then the ascetic duty or samana dharma meditation should be done after apotrophism. So should remind yourself. So one person in that way. I am not your slave. I am not your hireling. I have come to suffering through maintaining you to beginning less frown or rebirth like this. Okay, so we should go to the next one. Next one is Gantor. Gantordi. Okay. Gantordi means Ganta meaning here, Ganta meaning is kind of learning. That's why here Pali mentioned Pariyati Harana. Yeah. Pariyati meaning is the kind of the teaching of Buddha, the three basket. Yeah. The three basket of the teaching of the Buddha. We call in Pali Pariyati. Harana means Harana means we studying and learning and understanding. Yeah, all the teaching of the Buddha. Yeah, so that kind of things we call Kanta. Yeah. Kanta. Kanta means teaching, learning, and understanding the three baskets of the Buddha. So Tang, so that kind of thing, Sijaya dihi. Sijaya means chanting. Yeah. Chanting or reflecting. Yeah, so there's a lot of Pali. We have to reflect every day again and again. Yeah. So that kind of duty. Sijaya dihi, etc., etc. So many things. Yeah, Sijaya. So the asking and practicing and chanting and reflecting. Yeah, many things to do in our daily life. So nature Vyawatasa. Nature means all the time. Nature, permanently or all the time. Vyawatasa means make effort. Yeah, Vyawatasa. So all the time, make effort to make a chanting, to make learning, to make studying, to make teaching, to make practice meditation like this. Yeah. But here not meditation, only priyati means only learning and teaching. So Baliboda Hodi. Baliboda Hodi means impediment. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah. When we studying, when we learning, we have no chance to practice meditation because the whole day and night we have to studying, chanting, reflecting. Yeah. So at the time we have no chance. Yeah. So studying the Pali is many things to do. Yeah. The whole day and night. Yeah. So no chance to practice meditation. So that's why the studying is kind of impediment. But not itrasa. Not itrasa means the other person not like this. The other person not like this. So some person, is a kind of disturbance, impediment, but the other person not like this. So tatri mani vutuni. So that kind of story we have to understand. Tatri mani vutuni. Vutuni means story, the true story. Yeah. So there are these two stories. Mijima Banaka. Mijima Banaka means chanting. Mijima is a Mijima Nikaya. Yeah. So Majjhima Nikaya means not very long, not very short. Majjhima means middle land. Yeah, teaching of the Buddha. So chanting middle land teaching of the Buddha, Deva Thero. So that kind of senior man name is Deva. So that's why in Pali mentioned Mijjhima Banaka Deva Thero. Deva Thero. So Thera means the senior man. The senior man name is a Deva. So that senior man all the time chanting Mijjhima Nikaya. Mijjhima Nikaya. So Malaya Wasi Deva Therasa. Malaya Wasi Deva Therasa. So another Thera, another senior man, his name also Deva, but he lived in the Malaya temple. Name of the temple is Malaya. So the Malaya temple living Deva Thera. Sandike, so the person Gandhava. Khandwa means go to that person, that the senior monk. Kamathana yachi. Yeah. Kamathana yachi means Kamathana means or the how to practice meditation. Yeah. Yachi means request to give him. Yeah. Because that Majjhima Nikaya, he has a lot of things to do for the Majjhima Nikaya, everyday chanting, reflecting. So he has no practice meditation. Just theoretically he know, but he not apply, isn't it? So that's why he want to try to practice meditation. So he requests to the Alaya Vasi Devatera. So that the senior monk, he has practiced meditation already. So he know the method how to. So that's why approach to that senior monk and then request or give me apply method to practice meditation. Yeah. So Thero Ki Di Sosi Also Pariyati Yanti Ochi. So Thero, the person, the senior monk, Thero. Yeah. So that Thera is a Malaya Wasita Dewa Thera. Yeah. Also friend. So maybe they are same vasa. Yeah. So Pariyati Yanti means what kind of learning? What kind of you are learning, you are studying? So the reply, Michi Mome Bandi. Bandi, Venerable, I learned Michima Nikaya. Michi Mome Bandi. Paku Nodi. Paku no means very well. Yeah. Paku Nodi. Very well learning. So also, so the Malaya Wasit Devatera reply also France. Michimo Name so. So Mijimo Majjhima Nikaya is Dupri Haro. Very difficult to reflect because Majjhima Nikaya is Majjhima Nikaya very difficult. Not too long, not too short, but very difficult. Majjhima Nikaya. So Dopriharo means very difficult to take. Yeah. So Mula Panasan. Yeah. Mula Panasan. Panasan means kind of the 50 group in the Majjhima Nikaya. 50 group. 50 Dhamma, one group make like this. So Mula Panasa, like this, we are called in Pali. Sijayandasa. Sijayandasa means, if you try to reflect or memorize the Mula Panasa, Majjhima Panasako Agachati. So Majjhima Panaska, middle 50, again, coming. Tan Sijayandasa. Majjhima Panasa, reflect, trying to reflect. Upari Panasa, another 50, coming. So he explained like this. So English translation here, book means a cantor, but cantor is not book. Cantor is a kind of the teaching. So mean responsibility for the scripture of the Pali. Yeah. So that is an impediment only for one who is constantly busy with the recitation or reflecting, etc., etc., but not for the others. Here are the relevant story, true story. The elder Yevata is in the Majjhima reciter, Majjhima Nikaya reciter, one to the elder Yevata who dwell in the Malaya, the hill of the country, and ask him for the meditation subject. So the elder asked him, "How are you in the scripture, friend?" So the other senior man replied, "I'm studying the Majjhima Nikaya Bhanavasa." So the Majjhima Nikaya is a hard responsibility, very difficult, friend. So when a man is still learning the first 50 by heart, he faced with the middle 50. And then he is still learning the middle 50 by heart, he faced with the last 50 like this. That means that the Majjhima Nikaya connect, every part connect. Yeah. So one part reflect, another part coming, another part reflect, another part coming. So no end. Very difficult. The meaning. Okay. Okay. So Pali mentioned like this. Oh, we have to this one finish. Kuto Dongmagan Dongshan Kamathananti. Yeah. So happening like this, your mind all the time busy with the recitation or the Majjhima Nikaya. How you practice meditation? The senior monk acts like this. How you practice meditation? So, Bandi, the another senior man answer the question. Bandi, Venerable, Tumakan, for me, Sandike Kamathanan Labaitoa. Yeah. I get the method to practice meditation. Puna again, na Olo Kitsamiti. I didn't recite that Nikaya again. No. So that means I live forever. While in practice meditation, I never. He answered like this. So Kamathana Kahidwa. Yeah, he take the method of the meditation, how to practice meditation, and then Ekuna Visati Vasani. Ekuna Visati, Ekuna is less than 1. Visati means 20, so 19. Vasa is a year, yeah. 19 years, 19. 19 years, Sitjayan Akatawa. No recitation. For 90 years, no recitation because he practiced meditation. So Sitjayan Akatawa, Visati me Visi, yeah, 20 years. 20 years, Arahatam Patwa, he began Arahant. Yeah. So Sijayataya, Sajayataya meaning is to make a recitation, Agandana. Yeah, coming to him. Yeah. After he began the Arahant, but for 19 years, he has no recitation for the Majjhima Nikaya, but the other, monks come to him. They want to recite, make a recitation. So, Agandana Bhikkhuna. So, Visati me also, friend. Visati me means 20 years. Vipassanā, Visati me Vipassanā. Pariyate, no kentasa. I'm not recitation for 20 years. He explained like this. Apicha ko kata paricharo. But even though I'm not recitation for 20 years, kata paricharo. Kata paricharo means for many years before I make it. Hamatita. Hamita. Amita. Hamita. Hamita. Ita means in the Majjhima Nikaya. Arabata. Arabata means I make effort a lot. So, Wotawa Adito. Wotawa, so Adito from the beginning. Saying like this, from the beginning, Pataya Yawa Priyosana. From beginning to end, Eka Bhinchana Pisa Kankha Nahosi. He recite again without one word. Eka Bhinchana means without one word, no Kankha means no doubt. That means he can recite very well. You can imagine. 20 years, no recitation, but he can do. Because on the other hand, the other person not very easy to do that. Yeah. So that's why in English translation, how can you take out the meditation subject? Whenever I have taken meditation subject from you, I shall not look at that kind of scripture, Majjhima Nikaya again. So he took the meditation subject and doing no recitation for 19 years. He attained the Arahant. He began Arahantship in the 20th years. He told the bhikkhu who came for the recitation, I have not looked at the scripture for 20 years, friend. Yet I am familiar with them for many years before. So you may begin. And then from beginning to end, he has no hesitation even over a single syllable. So very amazing. Yeah? For that person, the kantha is not impediment, not disturbance, because he can easily cut off and practice meditation. No attachment in the studying, the recitation, and reflecting. Yeah. Okay, so right now it's already 4 o'clock. So we will stop here. So there's a lot of impediment is, when you practice meditation, that kind of impediment is, a lot of disturbance when you practice meditation to gain the power concentration. That's why here we have to learn the kind of the polypoda impediment. So I think next week we will finish the impediment or impediment. Okay. So thank you very much for your watching. So before stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teaching staying longer and longer in the universe. So the more the Buddha teaching staying in the universe, the more we get the benefit from that. Like, we understand the impediment or disturbance of the practice of meditation to make a power, the concentration. So we can avoid the impediment and we will get the power concentration easily. So that kind of benefit we will get a lot from the teaching of Buddha. So that's why we wish Buddha Sasana Chiran Didatu in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasana Chiran Didatu. Buddha Sasana Chiran Didatu. Buddha Sasana Chiran Didatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. Thank you. So see you next week. Have a good day. Bye-bye.